Hi, xiaouiris here. I'm a choreographer and dancer, and today I'm going to be reacting to ATARASHII GAKKO. Koi, koi, koi no. I can't pronounce it and I don't want to butcher it, okay? Here we go. SHADANKI. Okay, it's going to be really interesting to see their style of choreography mixed in with jazz. Jazz is very sophisticated and elegant. It requires a lot of, I think, swing is usually associated with jazz, but I would argue that tap is very dominant in jazz music, and just be interesting. I'm speculating. Sorry, that jump in that they do with their leg up, that's very jazz. Oh, I was hoping I didn't pause it so often, but the formation, the standing positions that they're in is extremely clever. So you've got Suzuka standing there singing, and then three of them in a line, a diagonal line, and then two of them rotating around the one. It's so clever. There are things in choreography that are very typical, and there would be a typical formation in this lineup, but it just hasn't been done. Something completely different has been utilized. It's great to see. Okay. Okay, there's a lot to pick there. There's a lot to pick. Contemporary. They went contemporary in their dancing, especially their leg style. I think that was obvious though. But contemporary is nothing to do with the style of jazz. It can only bring about the elegance that they want, given the style that they usually do is quite warped. And they use puppetry choreography, and there's no contemporary element in puppetry. So what we had seen right before that dance break was still puppetry, um, but then they used the contemporary element there and lots of spinning, the constant twirling. It was constant. It was just spin, spin, spin is jazz. So it brings an element of swing into it. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, and right before that dance break, when they were still doing their warped dancing to the music, it reminded me of there's this computer game called Alice is Dead. It had really happy music. I can't remember what it is, but an example I can think of is Jeepers Creepers, right? So it's a horror, and it's supposed to be horrific. There's this creature that eats parts of your body and takes them as his own. And whilst that was happening at the end of the movie, spoiler alert if you've not seen it, um, and he takes Justin Long's eyes, you've got that song, that Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those peepers? And it's an upbeat song. It's a fun song. You know, where did you get those eyes? And it's really fun. It's really upbeat. It's really vibrant, and it's playing at the same time where something horrific is happening. And it's like the contrast between the two is creepy. It's creepy. You wouldn't put a happy song with a violent image. And their dancing is what it reminds me a lot of that, because it's so upbeat and jazzy and elegant and fun, and yet there's still elements of that warped puppetry dancing in it. And there was a moment where I was like, this choreography is quite creepy. Yes, that's what it reminded me of. Okay, right, carrying on. Do you know what's making it look the usual puppetry style, even though they have this music, is it was elegant where it was just the jazz music playing and the trumpets and the cymbals. But with the added drum, they're able to use the puppetry, and that's why you see it a lot more here than you did earlier on when they did contemporary dancing, because of the drums. They're dancing off of the drums, which is allowing the movement. I'm just going to see if it's subtitled. I'm curious to know what she was singing. Ugh, how annoying. I feel like that was a lyric. The dancing there is, the choreographies come from the lyric. I don't know, what is she singing there when she's pulling her arm? No, thank you. Right. Here they're working off of the lyrics and the melody and the rhythm in the lyrics. That's why they're able to sway when there's so many instruments playing in the background. They're not hitting a single one and it doesn't feel like it's off. Visually, it still looks pleasing because they're keeping a pace with the melody. I mean, they could dance to any style of music, and the concern that I had was, could they keep, they obviously have a style of choreography, but could they keep to that style with different ranges of music? And they can, because they've just done their usual choreography type to jazz music, and it didn't look out of place at all. So that was really great. Great song as well. So thank you so much for this reaction. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a nice day, everyone.